right now. We need everybody on your feet, Jifu! Once again, we need everybody on your feet, Jifu! Somebody make some noise! To the Jifu stage, Manny! Kionen!
Malta, este é o nosso médico, ele faz os nossos produtos incríveis e aqueles que vão sair ainda, que já saíram, né? Mas vocês só vão ver nos próximos episódios, vocês vão adorar, química, consta em medicina, vocês vão adorar.
And I started off actually as an emergency room doctor, a critical care toxicologist. I was a trauma specialist. Did that for about 25 years before I became a stem cell regenerative medicine expert. And then once I became a stem cell regenerative medicine expert, I learned about stem cells. I was really just looking for a solution for myself. I had really bad knees. I grew up playing contact sports. And I had a lot of knee injuries, so my knees would dislocate. And every time they dislocated, they'd get weaker.
Portugal! 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 Portugal!
With the right skill sets. Alrighty, so look at this. This woman over here. Alrighty? She has been an international actress, film, and television for 20 plus years. Alrighty? She's a renowned keynote speaker. She's a certified disc trainer and an accredited emotional coach. She has trained over 30,000 professionals in 86 countries. She has delivered the official How to Look Good on Zoom for Zoom. She's the creator of Embodying Excellence. Alrighty, she specializes in leadership presence, body language mastery, and digital charisma. So if you really want to take your look, your elevation, your business, everything to the absolute next level, I want everybody to make some noise for this, Claudia!
When in fact, it determines 95% of all of our communication. The way that you speak, like your posture, your energy, this is why people choose to listen to you or not. And when people think that, well, yeah, body language, I could listen to that, or no. The people who are super excited and like super successful in this business have all mastered this skill. And this is why we are going to talk about it today in depth. One example, the way that you're sitting there right now, listening, watching, breathing, whether it is like all excited, eager, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, taking notes, like super on the edge, or you're maybe sitting there like a shrimp over your phone with zero expression because today is also a trading day and you couldn't care less if you're being at the most important event of your life.
Woo!
That alone will make people decide if later on they want to connect with you and do or not. That might make the leader decide if they want to help you and give some inspiration to your team or not. So, if you want to get up the excitement a little bit, sit a little bit straight up in your seats and get that smiles on your faces because this is a really, really great day. All right, so just to make this really clear, body language is not optional, it's not decoration, and it is also not a soft skill. It is towards others, the ones that see you. It is more powerful than the best sales script because everybody can speak the same words, right? If people say the same words and the energy is not there, then people won't listen to you. For yourself, body language is the foundation of high performance and also healthy growth in your business long term. I'm going to give you an example. Maybe, there's one or two people in the room who think, well, if she's talking about body language and leadership, shouldn't she be trained better? Shouldn't she be like super fit? Here's the thing, you have to be extremely careful. Our brains, yes, they are wired to make assumptions about another body in a heartbeat. Why? Because it has secured our survival. But don't look at what a body looks like, look at the energy that they exude. Because this body, for example, has been misdiagnosed and mistreated with the wrong medication over months, which led to a lot of consequences like also weight loss, and I'm fixing this, but it doesn't take away from the energy that I can bring to this room, and I want to say this to everybody. Do not judge a book by its cover because there are bodies in here that are super model beautiful, that are sick, sad, or depressed. So make sure you look at the energy that a person is bringing. So this is not something that can be fixed simply by telling a person, just work a little harder, toughen up. Because neurologically, there's no such thing you can sit. You have to be aware that the consequences of putting a body that has been through stuff in an environment that is hostile or toxic, because the leaders in this environment don't have the capacity to lead correctly, can have detrimental consequences, and this is one of them. The Gallup study shows that over 70% of employees in Germany are doing the bare minimum or have mentally checked out. And by that I mean checked out so much that they actively seek to sabotage the company that they're working for. You can sit if you like. Another number is that unhealthy lifestyle choices, such as drugs, alcohol, unhealthy nutrition, constant scrolling, and everything smoking, all the consequences from bad habits is costing the German economy several hundred billion euros per year because people are addicted, distracted, exhausted, anxious, lonely, and numb. They're trying to distract themselves from lives that they cannot stand. Why? Because they don't know that this opportunity exists. They think that experience that they had in their work surrounding that they hate is all they will ever see. So this is the number that had me gasp. The second most common cause of death for a young man between 20 and 34 years in the UK is suicide. Why? Because there are so many young people. 20 to 34 would be the perfect age to start this business, but they can't. Because somewhere out there, you were too afraid to talk to them. So you are not too scared to show somebody an opportunity that might not only change their life, but actually save it. For some people, finding out about where they offer you an education so that you can have healthy growth, physically and mentally, for you and all your team members. The word education comes from Latin, and it means to guide out of and to move forward. So if you're ready to guide people out of a broken system into a life that is truly lifted, I want you to get up one more time, get on your phones, turn on your lights, and show each other in the world what it means to bring somebody home. Because you are alive. Look at this. Look at it again. We can't do something enough. You are going to light up somebody's life. And the last thing that I'm going to do with you, I just want like maximum escalation mode when we tell the world what we are doing over here at Incio. So the world needed a place where growth can happen in a healthy way. So build it. Say, we build.
We build.
People needed a place where total beginners can speak to top leaders with no fear. And we build it. Say, we build. We needed a place where people can expand their knowledge and their mindset and their finances and their health and their family, because this will build a place where people from all over the world become from strangers to friends and from friends to family. We build. We build a place where we can come together as a family and move forward, not only this little place right here, not only Munich, not only Germany, but the entire world. And we can fix something that has been broken for centuries. We build.
We build. We build. We build. We build. Mano, esta mulher é incrível! Meu Deus! Que coisa linda, ela é maravilhosa. Sigam-na nas redes sociais, ela merece, ela é brilhante, brilhante.
Long awaited from a lot of teams, and I brought somebody in with me. That's a dear friend, that's my business partner. She's the hardest working woman I know. Trust me, guys. If I say this, I know so many high-performing men. She outperforms all of them, without a doubt. So put your hands together and bring on stage with me, Luisa Pablo.
To achieve great things in life, you need great level of energy. So do you want to see how I personally raise my energy? It ever happened to you? Sometimes you need to do something in order to achieve a goal, but you don't want to do it, really?
Yes.
So can we raise the energy of this building all together? Right. So please, can you stand up, everybody out here? Can you stand up, everybody? Can you please stand up, everybody out here? All right. Are you ready, Nico? All right. This is how I raise my energy. Let's go. Let's go. A little bit. Everybody, please. Everybody. I want to see everybody. Come on. Everybody, come on. You can make a lot of money in your room with your trading, but that will change your life. What we are here for as humans is to share. So if we share this opportunity with everybody, eventually people will remember you for what you did for them. Does that make sense for you?
Yes.
And I think about the world trading, this is
Tirar
the
as
most
pessoas do
important thing
poço.
for me. This is what I do, all right? And by the way, when I started trading, my father told me, like, are you sure you want to do that thing, that online thing? Are you sure it's not a scam? Are you sure? Because we've been working a lot to give you an education, and now you go to do those things there. Happens to someone?
Yeah.
Like family wants to protect you and they tell you don't do those things, right? So guess who is right now using Golden Era every week and withdrawing and is there looking at me? My father, alright? And guess my mom used to work three different jobs, and guess who's right now living in an island and she came to see me today. So sometimes you need to believe in your dream in order for everybody to believe in that dream also. If you put some kind of effort achieving your goals, people will follow you and people will believe in their goals because you dare to dream and believe in your dreams. Make sense?
Yes. Como acabar um dia perfeito? Speech do Calvin Bassera. Olá malta, tudo bem com vocês? Espero que esteja tudo ótimo, espero que estejam a viver a vida dos vossos sonhos neste momento, porque eu acabei de sair do evento, do dia 1 do evento em que eu vim aqui fazer em Munique. Desculpa, eu estou nervosa, malta, acabou de ser... Foi um momento muito poderoso, podemos dizer que foi poderoso. Completamente poderoso. Eu chorei no final, já não foi dentro do evento, foi fora, porque o Calvin Bassera, se vocês não conhecem, por favor pesquisem-no. Ele é uma pessoa incrível, com muita força mesmo. E realmente ele tocou-me, as palavras que ele disse, e pronto, eu chorei. Faz parte, não é, malta? Eu acho que é algo que nós às vezes temos que fazer. E, bem, passando para o evento, não é? Eu principalmente queria vos dizer que não desistam dos vossos sonhos. Se algo que eu aprendi ultimamente é que os nossos sonhos nunca são grandes o suficiente. Nós só precisamos de encontrar objetivos que nos levem até eles. Então, acho que é bastante importante cresceres esse sonho. Se tens um sonho, cresce-o todos os dias. Faz dele a melhor coisa que tu podes. Porque realmente ele é possível. Vai demorar, vão-se passar uns anos, mas também vão ser anos de muito crescimento e aprendizagem. Porque nós às vezes achamos que, como é um sonho, e os sonhos para mim têm sempre que ser irreais. Tu tens que sonhar. Se queres sonhar, sonha grande. Não sonhos pequenos, porque sonhos pequenos são objetivos, não são sonhos. Então, quando eu falo muito sobre ter um porquê, eu falo nisso. Muitas vezes o meu porquê, eu vou explicar o meu porquê um bocadinho, né? O meu porquê divide-se em duas coisas bases, que é o meu sonho e aquilo que eu sei que tenho que retirar de mim, que eu tenho que ir contra todos os dias. E essas duas coisas transformam-se no meu porquê. Então, mesmo que eu saiba aquilo que eu tenho que tirar de mim, se eu não tenho um propósito, se eu não tenho um motivo para a ação, eu nunca vou conseguir tirar isto da minha vida. Então, eu acho que é bastante importante vocês também pensarem sobre isso e quais é que são os vossos objetivos para a vida, o que é que vocês realmente querem tanto viver e tanto ter na vossa vida, que vocês seriam capazes de dar tudo aquilo que vocês têm para conseguir isso. Porque realmente é algo que eu antes não fazia e, para quem não me conhece, eu era uma pessoa um bocado perdida na vida, digamos assim. Então, eu agradeço muito a esta empresa por eles terem encontrado a minha melhor amiga, que a seguir me apresentou esta oportunidade incrível. Eu só lhes tenho a agradecer, muitíssimo mesmo. Como veem, eu estou quase a chorar outra vez, porque realmente foi um processo para eu chegar até aqui, para eu hoje estar aqui. E é isso. Só tenho muito a agradecer-lhes. A eles me terem feito acreditar que se temos um sonho, ele é possível. Então, se ele é possível, tu só tens que lutar para o conseguir. Porque às vezes nós achamos que é impossível porque é ridículo, porque é demasiado grande para mim, porque vai demorar muito tempo, porque vai dar muito trabalho. Foda-se. Desculpem esta palavra, mas realmente muita gente aqui na empresa diz que esta é a minha palavra, que é o foda-se, porque eu entrei a achar que eu tinha tudo e neste momento eu olho para trás e eu percebo que não tinha nada, eu só era ignorante. Sinceramente, eu era ignorante. Eu ignorava os meus sonhos, eu ignorava o meu autoconhecimento, eu ignorava o meu self-grow, o meu crescimento, aquilo que eu queria fazer da minha vida. Tudo isso eu ignorava. E neste momento eu estou de cara. Todos os dias eu faço alguma coisa para me aproximar mais de mim. Porque eu acho que é isso que é importante e é isso que eu tenho muito a agradecer a esta empresa. Porque não foram eles que me levaram a conhecer, mas foram eles que me ensinaram que eu me podia conhecer. E se eu me posso conhecer, se eu posso crescer, se eu posso sair do buraco onde eu estava, tu também podes. É simples. Tu também podes. Tu também podes fazer tudo para conseguires crescer e para seres aquilo que queres. Por isso, estas são mesmo as minhas palavras. Eu já não quero também meter tristeza neste vídeo, que este é um vídeo alegre de uma viagem incrível que eu estou a fazer a Munique, que realmente está a ser uma cidade incrível, como vocês puderam ver e vão ver nos próximos vídeos. Está a ser uma das melhores viagens que eu já alguma vez fiz à minha vida. Fiz na minha vida. Desculpem, malta. Realmente, eu quando choro, fico estressada, a dislexia, sobe. Mas é uma viagem que está a ser muito gratificante para mim. E exatamente por isso é que eu também queria dar-vos estas palavras e vamos lá ver uns vídeos desta convenção, porque sei que vocês vão adorar e espero que, pelo menos de todas as pessoas que me estão a assistir, eu conseguir tocar pelo menos uma. O meu trabalho foi concluído. Malta, vamos lá ver o que é que aconteceu nesta convenção incrível!